Hi friends, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about max degree of parallelism. In last two videos, I have spoken different options, how to set, check the how many threads are used. We have seen all the different options. So this is the last video in this video series. So please try to watch my previous videos so that you'll get better understanding what I'm talking in today's video. Let's go to the SQL Server Management Studio. There we can understand the demo. So for time being, I have prepared script for today's demo purpose. Let's try to understand one by one. Okay, now if you want to understand what are the configurations we have made for the system, we can check by using system.configurations. Okay, just try to execute it. We'll understand different options we are going to see. Just click on execute. You'll see different options, right? Out of all, we're interested to see what is the cost of threshold for parallelism and max degree of parallelism. Okay, now if you see here, you can see that what is the current value for this cost threshold for parallelism is 5. When it comes to max degree of parallelism, we'll try to look into where it is. Max degree of parallelism, yeah. So currently this value is 0. Okay, this way also we can see what is the current value we have been set for these two options. One is max degree of parallelism, another one is cost of threshold for parallelism. Okay, now in last video I have used this table for demo purpose, so same table I'm trying to use in this video also. Okay, so for this I'm just fetching the data by using these columns from this table. Okay, before executing this query, try to click on here actual execution plan so that we can see the what kind of operators we are getting in the actual execution plan. Okay, try to click on execute. Now data is fetching. We can see that around 1 lakh records are fetched. Okay, just click on execution plan. Little zoom it. Now we can see that it's a cluster index scan and cost is 100%. We can see that total number of actual and estimated number of both are same. Well and good. What is the degree of parallelism? It's 1, that is sequential, and estimated subtrade cost is 1.62739. That's fine. Now this time I'm trying to use one predicate, that is city. I want to pass Bangalore. Okay, let's try to execute. What we'll get, we'll see that. So I'm just filtering the data based on the city is equal to Bangalore. So this time we got around 50,000 records. Let's try to go to the execution plan. We can see that now. So here we can see that so out of 50,028 records, it is rating 48,000 only. Okay, now we can see that actual number of rows for all executions is 50,000 and estimated number of rows for execution is 48,000 only. Okay, now degree of parallelism 1 and estimated subtrade cost is 1.624. Okay, now we can also see the predicate. We can see the predicate, right? Predicate tbl demo dot parallel dot is equal to @1. Okay, if you want to understand @1, go to the properties. We can see the parameter list. Parameter compiled value is Bangalore and parameter runtime value is also Bangalore. Now we can see, right? So we can find the parameter list from the select. This time we'll try to use order by class also. I want to see the data based on birth date and gender, employee phone number. Let's try to execute it. Now you can see that 50,000 records only. There is no change, but we are just ordering the data based on the birth date and gender and employee phone number. Okay, that's well and good. Go to the execution plan. Now this time we have seen it's a parallel. Last two executions it was sequential execution, but this time by using order by class I got parallel plan. So out of this execution plan, sort operators taking 97 percentage of cost. When it comes to actual cluster index scan, it is 1 percentage. It's a parallel is 3 percentage. Okay, this one is taking more cost in this one. And also we'll try to verify how many threads are executing and how many degree of parallelism we'll try to verify. So if you place the mouse over here, we can see that degree of parallelism 4 and estimated subtree cost 281.789 and memory grant is 173 MB. Okay, you can see, right? If you want to detail information, right click properties, you can see all the information. So this is the estimated subtree cost, memory grant, and how many threads, user threads and reserved threads, and detailed thread level information. So go to here, properties, actual number of rows for all executions. You can see thread 1, thread 2, 3, 4, right? You can see that say parallel, say true. If it is sequential, in this case it was false, but this time we got a parallel plan. So that is the reason we are able to see as a true for this option. Now I will try to execute this without doing any order by class, then we'll see what kind of operators we'll get in the execution plan. Try to click on execute. So same amount of data because we are not doing any change the select statement. Okay, click on execution plan. Now zoom it. We can see that it's a cluster in the scan. Here degree of parallelism 1, but estimate subtree cost is 1.6762. But when I use order by class, estimate subtree cost is like a 280 something like that. Okay, now so we'll try to verify the statistics for this column, CT column. Okay, so if you want to find all the statistics for any table, we need to use the sp_help stats. By giving table name as well as all, we'll find all the statistics for this table. Now you can see that there are 3 statistics. So one is address, city, employee ID. Our interest is in city only, so copy and paste it here. So dbcc means database console commands. By using show underscore statistics, we'll find the statistics for this column like header and density histogram. Okay, try to execute it. Now you can see that header information and density information, histogram information, only 2 steps are there because in this table only 2 values, one is Hyderabad, another one is Bangalore. That is the reason we are able to see the 2 steps. And moreover we can see that rows are 1,29,000 records, but how many rows are sampled while creating this 56,873 records only. Okay, that is the reason we are able to see the 48,000 only. Okay, we'll try to verify one more time. I'm trying to execute this select statement. We'll see how many records are fetching. Actually it's 50,000 only, but when it comes to estimated how many records, we'll try to verify. See 48,325, right? 48,325. Let's try to execute same thing. 48,325, right? Same thing. Now this time I'll try to update the statistics and we'll see what will happen. Update statistics name with full scan, we need to pass the table name also, then only it will get to know. Try to execute it. So command complete successful. Now let's try to execute it. Now you can see, right? So now you can see rows are 1,29,000. Earlier it is 56,000 only, but after updating the statistics for this column with full scan, the row sampler both are equal. Even we can notice that Bangalore column, the rows earlier is 48,000. After updating the statistics correctly, now the changed. Okay, now I'll try to execute the query one more time. So 50,028 records. Try to go to the execution plan, zoom it. Now you can see actual number of and estimate number of both are equal only, right? So that's how we can identify the statistics whether all the records are updated properly or not. So if you did not watch my statistics video series, so please try to watch, so that whatever the details I have discussed a very great detail in that video series. So that's all for today's video. I hope you like this video. If you have any questions or queries, please send me an email or drop your comments in the comment section, so that I will try to reply as soon as possible. Stay tuned for other videos. Thank you.